The boy stuffed trash into his socks to make himself some makeshift shin guards. Then he stepped onto the field. After a quick turn with the ball, he swiftly sidestepped the defenders. Entering the penalty area, he unleashed a volley. The ball flew into the net. The opposing coach was furious, but this caught the eye of a scout from England. Soon after, the boy scored again. The scout was stunned into silence. He recognized the boy's talent and learned his name was Santiago. The scout invited him to trial at Newcastle United in the Premier League, but his father insisted he give it up. The family needed his labor. Refusing to abandon his dream, Santiago began working daily jobs, leaving early and returning late, all to save for a ticket to England. Soon he had saved $1,200, but when he retrieved the money from his hidden shoe, it was gone. His father had taken it. He used $4,500 to buy a truck, giving Santiago half ownership. He hoped this would crush his son's dream. Santiago retreated to his room and wept. His grief triggered an asthma attack. He quickly took his medication, but his grandmother supported Santiago. She used her pension to buy Santiago a ticket to England and gave him a necklace symbolizing good luck. Finally, Santiago arrived in England. A scout took him to Newcastle United Stadium. The manager let him play in a training match, but Santiago hadn't adjusted to the time zone yet, and it was pouring rain. His performance wasn't outstanding. Suddenly, he made a brilliant dribble, but the manager just missed it. Instead, it angered the defenders, who began shoving Santiago relentlessly. He kept falling down, and the owner lost patience. The coach awarded the boy a free kick, but it ended in embarrassment. Just as he was ready to abandon his dream and return home, the scout gave him another chance. A month of training at the club. Through professionalized drills, Santiago's skills transformed. He even pushed himself with extra practice after every session. His rising skill drew jealousy from teammates. After one opponent tackled him down, he spat in Santiago's face. This incident shattered Santiago's trust in his teammates. He began relying solely on himself, charging into the penalty area alone. But the goalkeeper ultimately stopped him. Though his individual skill was exceptional, the boss remained unconvinced. He saw only a lone wolf player, unwilling to pass to teammates.
Not a one, Michel. The name on the front of the shirt is more important than the one on the back.
A scout took Santiago to watch Newcastle United play. Seeing his own team score a goal, Santiago truly felt the magic of football and understood the importance of teamwork. Soon, Santiago was promoted to the reserve team and was about to face Manchester United. Santiago shared this good news with his family. Everyone was overjoyed, except his father, who couldn't care less. He even resented Santiago's departure. Before the reserve match began, Santiago's asthma inhaler fell to the ground and was crushed underfoot by a jealous teammate. He forced himself onto the pitch, but his condition was clearly compromised. Stricken by asthma, Santiago lost his edge. The owner witnessed it all and demanded the coach substitute him out. Following this series of inconsistent performances, the coach concluded he wasn't cut out for football, ending Santiago's trial early. Disheartened, Santiago prepared to go home. On the way, he encountered Newcastle star player Gavin. Santiago gave him a ride, allowing him to make it to that day's match. To thank him, Gavin pleaded with the owner.
Last night was he lost his inhaler. He's got asthma, for God's sake.
This is true.
Yes, sir, but I try to hide it.
Lying is a problem. Asthma is not. You can get shots, medication, acupuncture.
Understanding the root of the matter, the owner decided to give Santiago one last chance. This was the good fortune brought by hard work. Reinvigorated, Santiago relied on his skill, broke through the opposition's tight marking, and helped the team secure one victory after another. His abilities were fully unleashed. No one could stop his attacks. His consistent, outstanding performance earned him a spot on the first team. He was headed to London for a Premier League match, and his father learned about the game through the television. Initially, Santiago was assigned to the bench. Because this match was crucial, Newcastle had to win all their upcoming games to qualify for the Champions League, yet the players on the field struggled to score. One star player was even knocked down by an elbow. The manager shouted Santiago's name. Santiago couldn't believe it. His chance had come so quickly. Finally,
"It's my son. That's my boy, Santiago. I'm his father."
he stepped onto the Premier League stage. In this match, Santiago's talent was put to the test. Like a black lightning bolt, he dribbled past defenders relentlessly. Once he reached the penalty area, opponents had no choice but to bring him down, earning him a penalty kick. Star player Gavin converted the penalty, sealing the ultimate victory. Fans erupted in cheers, and Santiago's father was overcome with emotion. At the victory celebration, Santiago met Beckham, who praised his skills. Top stars like Zidane also offered encouragement, filling Santiago with confidence. But during training, Santiago received devastating news. His father had passed away. Recalling their recent argument, Santiago was overcome with grief. Sitting at the airport, he was torn. On one side, his father's funeral arrangements. On the other, his team's crucial match. In that moment, he made his decision. He channeled his sorrow into motivation, training relentlessly on the pitch. His grandmother supported his choice. His father would never have wanted him to give up. 2 weeks later, the match arrived. Newcastle United faced Liverpool FC. This game would determine Newcastle's Champions League qualification. Santiago started in the lineup. Liverpool, a formidable opponent, quickly seized control of the game's tempo. But soon, Newcastle found an opening to counterattack. Santiago received the ball and immediately passed it into the center. Gavin connected and sent it into the net. Newcastle led 1-0, but Liverpool weren't amateurs. After earning a corner kick, they equalized directly. Then, pressing their advantage, through flawless teamwork, they scored again. The crowd groaned in disappointment. The players looked deeply troubled. Time was running out. Then the ball fell to Santiago's feet. He charged forward recklessly, dribbling past several defenders. He passed it to the center. Gavin unleashed a volley. equalizing the score instantly. Santiago's brilliance lifted the team's spirits. The counter-attack had begun, but a draw wouldn't secure Champions League qualification. With 3 minutes left, Newcastle launched a swift counter. The defenders, desperate to stop them, committed a foul. Newcastle earned a free kick, yet Gavin unexpectedly gave the opportunity to Santiago. The team's hopes rested on his shoulders. Santiago touched the necklace his grandmother had given him. With this shot, Santiago proved his worth. As the referee blew the whistle, Newcastle United secured their place in the Champions League. At that moment, Santiago received a call from his grandmother. Santiago immediately shared the news with the scout.
You know when I played against Fulham? My dad's out of the game! He saw me play, man! He's probably watching you right now!
He had once sought to prove his dream, only to clash with his father. Now, he would journey to distant lands.